Hi Scorpio, wait until you see what is going on in your pre-shuffle. Okay, I'm so excited to do this because I've had some kind of difficult readings. Okay, so we start off with the Justice card. And when I asked for clarification, I got Four of Wands. I even switched decks. Forward motion with the Chariot. This is divine destiny. This is stability. Could be twin flame. Knight of, so this is justice, balance being restored. The Eight of Wands is communication or fast forward passion, something moving forward. Look at these two cards, 3 cards on fast forward. Okay, settle down. I got several pages and several knights. So something fast, drastic, maybe intense coming in, okay? If not, it's brewing. This is making me feel that whole brewing, I also got the Page of Swords, which kind of felt like, the spy guy looking into things. But something's going on, something's happening. We've got a 444 here. Something, I believe, coming out of the darkness into light. So I do feel like I need to say, we'll see if it comes back up. There's something about you looking within you also. It's whatever was going on here, there's going to be some kind of hidden message in whatever we read about this person that you're thinking about within you also. Something like that, okay? All right, let us get started and see what is going on with you guys. All right, Scorpio, how are you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is going to be a general reading. Yeah, oh my gosh. It's like somebody's finally coming to their senses or making a decision. Look at that with the Lovers. Crazy, beautiful. Oh, I got her too. Forgot about her. Queen of Wands, action, passion. This is a passionate connection, I believe, but it's problematic. Something's been off. Let's look at overall energy. So 3 of Wands. So overall energy looks like it has been maybe stalled, not moving. Clearly, I feel like that's changing. Let's see why we're not focused. There. So 3 of Wands, it's in the upright, it's progress. It's making peace with the past and the present and just focusing on the future. It's forward thinking, fortitude, All right, you wanted to come out. 2 Cups. So this is definitely about a strong connection. And it does look like, wow, right? Wow. So 3 of Wands in reverse. This has been stalled, delayed, even though there is an element of 2 people who, have mutual interest. Look at this cat giving the other cat a fish. Just noticed that. So cute. Okay, so that's overall. Tell me more. There's that Page of Swords I told you guys about. So it could be you. You could be the one spying. But the Page of Swords is, I'm kind of picking up this might be fishing for information. It could be spying, but it's communication with the page, right? But there's a lot of mental energy behind it. That sword is raised. It's, forward motion. It's trying to find things out. Somebody might be digging, maybe asking about you or looking. That's in your energy. So some of you Scorpios are the one doing that. So Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning. Offering a cup of love. So that's what's on your mind, but that might have been in reverse. I'm not sure. And I also got the Death card. 3 of Cups. Yeah, so on your mind, heavily on your mind is union. Why do I feel like that's not being communicated, Scorpio? Okay. All right, let's look at them. So you're looking into, now roles could be reversed, but I'm going to read this top as you. So this is you looking into what to do or questioning friends. Maybe have you seen so-and-so? Maybe it's, have you seen Scorpio? What are they up to? Are they seeing someone? Something like that. King of Pentacles. They got Queen of Pentacles in the beginning. I mean, in the pre-shuffle. So King of Pentacles, that's somebody stable, grounded. Interesting. Recent past. Why do I feel a hiccup with that? Let's see. One more on that. High Priestess. Inner knowing. Somebody that's a little bit aloof. Interesting. I mean, it could be that somebody watches tarot, so they kind of have an inside scoop. Look at that, secretly. The moon. Shadows, secrets. Somebody is being, I mean, with these two together, the High Priestess and the Moon card, this is all about, what's not revealed. Interesting. There's something powerful with that. Let me come back to that. Let's look at your person. Surprised I skipped that. Okay, Nine of Wands. So they're feeling, maybe a bit tattered, like they've been through the ringer. The Nine of Wands is not giving up, though, Wounded. We often call that the wounded warrior. Ace of Pentacles, stable, new beginning, a seed planted, maybe an apology. Maybe the separation has taken a toll on them. Seven of Pentacles, see, they're waiting. Look at that. That's waiting. That's all this work I've put into this, when is it going to pay off? So they feel like they've put a lot or effort or spent a lot of effort. They also may feel like they've invested too much to just let it go. Or there's too much interest, or there's too much, possibility for the future, something like that. But why am I I'm still feeling apology. The Tower in reverse. We're going to clarify these cards. Okay, so there was the Queen of Cups. I do feel like there's love here, but I feel like it's kind of being hidden. Somebody might be, keeping their cool, acting, kind of a false mask in the sense of pretending that they're okay, pretending they don't care, wanting to paint a false picture of that. Look at that. In the outcome, the Star, healing, hope, dreaming. The Tower in reverse. Sometimes this is not letting a tower fall, but also it could be repairing after a tower. It could be, stability, a very firm foundation. I just had something that I just lost. What was it? The Emperor. That's an overall, so the Emperor, that's again stability. I kind of mixed stability and stupidity there. That might be a good description of your person. Stupidity and stability. I'm just kidding. But the Emperor is, Aries energy. The Emperor is somebody who's in control. But with this going on here, it looks like there might be a bit of a, a facade or a false pretense to that. We're going to pull that other deck here in a second. Okay. Tell me, before I clarify, let me just ask this. How does, oh well. Sorry, guys. Sorry. How does this person view you? So, Three of Pentacles. Cooperative. or maybe somebody that they could work together with. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody willing to learn and grow. So I'm kind of feeling like that's not really you. Maybe it is. Maybe it's some, I'm just picking up on some stubbornness. But it looks like they view you as somebody that I mean, it looks like would make a good team. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's like makes a good steward. There's somebody who is willing to learn and work hard. So, you know, maybe it's somebody, maybe you're on your way up with finances, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anything. How does Scorpio's person view the situation? The Magician. It looks like it's something they do want, but they're not sure how to make it happen. Let me just pull a couple more. Seven of Swords. So there could have been some deception in the Hermit. I think the deception, wow, look at that. Wow. I really think the deception might just be in the form of the false pretense of, I don't need this. I got everything I want already. Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Isn't this what came out in the beginning? I think, right? No? Oh, it was Four of Wands. I think I did get that in pre-shuffle, but put it back. Okay, let's start clarifying. Why do we have the Ace of Cups? Love offer, new love beginning. You know, for some of you, I think this might be that there's someone else in your life, or maybe somebody else having an interest in you, or they think you've got someone else, something like that. Something has perked someone's curiosity, and it's kind of given someone else a wake-up call, I think. So why do we have the Page of Swords? I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this like this. King of Cups, a lot of love. So now we have two Kings. Yeah, I feel like there might be someone that's kind of shaking things up. Maybe a new energy, some sort of spying, investigating what's going on here. New love. If you don't have any new love interests yet, looks like that's what's coming. And it could actually, look at that, King of Swords. I have lots of kings. Maybe you have a lot of people after you. But it looks like it actually could be somebody from, I don't have a return from the past card, but I'm kind of feeling it, so we'll probably get it. But there's King of Swords. Somebody who thinks a lot. A thinker. An air sign, maybe. You could be dealing with an air sign. Oops. Eight of Wands, yeah, communication. Okay, somebody's talking to someone new, and it's making somebody. Oh, I keep saying somebody. Somebody is getting insecure because somebody else is talking to someone new, and it's stirring the pot. If you know what that means, it's causing doubt. What am I asking? Whoops. Three of Wands in reverse. So there was a stagnant, stalled energy here about not moving forward, even though it looks like there was two people that wanted to. Somebody was holding back. Why? Okay, that tried to fly out. The Star. Hope, healing, emotion, maybe too much emotion, dreaming. I just got somebody wanted to be a player. I don't know, or pretend to be a player. But the King of Pentacles is real strong again. So it's like somebody who feels like, I don't need anything. Wow, Emperor again. Wow, strong, stable, divine masculine. If you're in a twin flame, my last extended, I don't do that many, but I'll link them below. The ones I've done have been extremely detailed and just amazing. And they're timeless. So, but the last one I did, if you're in a twin flame, or you think you're in a twin flame, or you have questions that aren't being, the last one I did was Hidden Truths Revealed, and it was really detailed. So you might want to watch the trailer and then see if you want to watch it. but it's really good for twin flame, or if you're kind of in that stuck situation. Page of Wands, communication again. Lots of pages, lots of male energy. This could be same sex for some of you. High Priestess again. What are they trying? In the Lovers again. Wow. There's a decision. So I think your person is, you may have them fooled, but somebody is worried about another energy coming in. So tell me, wow, did y'all see that? Knight of Wands. I don't know what else that was going to be. Maybe the Moon. Knight of Wands in reverse. So what's next? We're going to do an oracle also. Walking away in reverse. Somebody's coming back. Yeah. Two of Swords. Okay, so now we have some like ghosting and blocking energy. But someone's returning. You see this is walking away. And then you've got it in reverse. So Two of Swords, that's blocked energy. I don't know if that was sideways or what. Somebody, I just think they can't let go. Okay, so there's a big pretense here about wishing they could let go, wanting to let go. I'm also feeling apology. It's not the predominant energy, so I'm not going to promise it. But remember what I said, whatever we read for them, I got this super strong in the pre-shuffle. There's an element of it in you. So whatever we're reading for them is like there's something for you to look within yourself in that same area. Like pretending, there might be that pretending not to care. Oh my gosh, we have twin flame maybe. If you guys think you're in a twin flame, check out my extended. But please don't let twin flame give you an excuse to wait for someone or be stuck. You never want to put all your energy into one person that's not putting their energy into you. The best thing to do is to move on as if they're not coming back. Elevate yourself, practice self-love. Be the person that you'd want to be with. Be the person that you'd want to return to, right? But back to what I was saying is, you're both doing it. It's like there's a pretense of I'm okay without you, but you both really want it. So whatever you think they're doing, which it looks like they're pretending that they don't care, they're fighting their feelings, whatever, you're doing it too. I also feel like don't get mad at me, but there's something else about you focusing on what they did wrong, and just really, I'm not saying you're making it bigger than it is, but that's just getting bigger because it's getting bigger and bigger because of all the focus you're putting on it. When really, if you try to clear that slate, take some deep breaths and really go, and if you really, really dig deep and think, what could I have done? Now, I don't want you beating yourself up. So if you've been beating yourself up, ignore this. But for those of you that are just like, it's all their fault, try to look deep, because I feel like there's something inside of you that maybe, or in the scenario that kind of didn't show your true feelings either. And I think at this point, there's just, a need for that Devil card. Well, there's that investigation, really looking deep. Three of Pentacles, again, working together. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there's a need for me to tell you something to the effect of don't over shame them or punish them, because that might get you the opposite result. So remember, if you think about, start with the end in mind. So whatever you want to happen with this, before, when they reach out or before you reach out, start with the end in mind. What is your end goal? Is it to work things out? If it is, then when they reach out, you probably don't want to bite their head off. You don't want to punish. There's an element of somebody punishing the other, maybe too much, rather than taking that was, a bad situation. We probably both could have handled it better. Do you want to talk and try and, figure things out? Sort of a mellow, non-judgy, you're going to pay for this, buddy attitude. Something like that, okay? Let me get an oracle, because these oracles, wow, they've been just crazy amazing with advice. Can I get an oracle for Scorpio? We're going to take it. Ooh, electric eel spirit. I've never seen that. Let's read it. Anybody want to guess? So that's a 6. Sixes could be a return, a leaving and a return. Let's see, 24. Don't leave me now, because these have been the best part of my readings. I'm not kidding. Oh, I forgot to turn the page too. It's page 73. Wow, I just opened the book exactly to that point. So, seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of the electric eel spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Wow. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a whole new path. So don't be afraid to act. Maybe you need to be the one to reach out. Not if they've ghosted you. Not if you... Oh, I think I know. For those of you that ghosted someone, you probably cut them off before you should have. You might want to be the one to reach out and just say, hey, do you want to talk? So explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come. For Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, abundance, and the abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. I'm going to read the protection message. Ideas need to percolate as they rarely download in detailed form, right? So you don't really ever get the exact details. So you let things percolate like coffee. Okay, where was I? Have you too quickly dismissed an epiphany because you couldn't see where it might lead? Yeah, I feel like there's some hastiness and ghosting, or hastiness or sharp words spoken. Have you rushed to follow the muse without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your aha moment? Perhaps your dream will take a different form than you first imagined, morphing into something else that is even better. Spirit plans are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they have taken over from your own predetermination. So maybe your big idea is taking more time to shape than you expected. Have you considered that you are meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to transformation and learning any lessons this new venture will bring, and soon you will see that your aha was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. Yeah, I think it's two-sided here. I don't think it's all their fault, so you can yell at me in the comments. I love to read your comments. I don't even mind when you guys tell me, a lot of readers don't like being told they're wrong. I don't mind that at all. I do like to hear your stories, but, if I am wrong, it's probably not your reading. Anyway, I'm rambling. I love you guys. Let me know. Let's do a recap. Recap is be careful not to overshame or punish someone. If you are the one that did the blocking and were hasty, you may want to undo that and reach out. Did I even read that? 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. You got a lot of you guys. Oh my, show love. Look at that union. If you start with the end in mind, that was the biggest takeaway. So here we have 1111, twin flame, strong twin flame. Twin flame does not give anybody permission to treat someone badly, or permission to make excuses for someone, or permission to sit and wait and be stuck thinking, I'm only going to be with that one person. Don't do that. That is not what twin flame is about. Okay? You are not supposed to be needy and dependent on someone. You don't need their approval. Anyway, 2 of Cups, beautiful energy, twin flame, Queen of Cups, lots of love, but lots of, what was I joking about earlier? It was lots of maybe pride and pretense. Pride and pretense that I'm okay, I'm okay. I don't need you. I don't need anything. I've got everything I need right here. That's all good until, you know, your toes get cold at night in the winter. Love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I will see you soon. Bye, Scorpio.